Yes. Good morning to all. Can you hear me? आ रहा है क्या?
Yes.
Okay. We'll start within second. So good morning to all. Myself Shoaib Pirzadeh, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Milia Arts, Science and Management Science College, Bid. Now we are discussing on that is BSc SY Chemistry paper 11 as in the last period we have seen that is what is the syllabus for this topic. So as you know, there are three topics, that is electrochemistry first, electrochemistry second, and that is phase equilibrium. Now today we start, that is a topic electrochemistry first. Now before starting this topic, we see some concepts in electrochemistry. Now this electrochemistry topic, as already you are studying in 12th standard, so most of the concepts are clear from this topic, but we are again repeating these concepts. Now we see first what is mean by, that is electrochemistry. What is mean by electrochemistry? So electrochemistry is the branch of chemistry which deal with the relationship between electrical energy and chemical energy and interconversion of one form into another form. That is electrochemistry is a branch of physical chemistry. Physical chemistry की एक branch है और उसमें जो है which deals with study of relationship between electrical energy and chemical energy. Electrical energy और chemical energy relationship की study की जाती है, and interconversion of one form into another form. Interconversion means that is one form of energy can be converted into another form. That is electrical energy is converted into chemical energy, and again that is chemical energy is converted into that is electrical energy. So it is called, that is the electrochemistry. So this is the, that is a definition of electrochemistry. It is the branch of chemistry which deals with relationship between electrical energy and chemical energy and interconversion of one form into another form. Now next concept is electrical conduction. Electrical conduction. So electrical conduction is the movement means transfer, movement of electrically charged particle. That is electrical conduction is the movement of electrically charged particle. Electrically charged particle means which particle? That is a, give example of electrically charged particle. Yes, इलेक्ट्रिकली चार्ज पार्टिकल का एग्जांपल दे सकते हैं क्या? सिंपली टेल मी. दैट इज इलेक्ट्रॉन. इलेक्ट्रॉन पे कौन सा चार्ज होता है? दैट इज इट कैरीज द नेगेटिव चार्ज. सो दैट इज इलेक्ट्रिकल कंडक्शन इज द मूवमेंट और ट्रांसफर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकली चार्ज पार्टिकल थ्रू अ ट्रांसमिशन मीडियम. द मूवमेंट कैन फॉर्म एन इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. जब that is electrically charged particle transfer होता है तो क्या होता है? That is it form an electric current in response to an electric field. That is when electrically charged particle are, that is a transfer, movement of electrically charged, that is a particle takes place in transmission medium, then what will happen here? That is it result in, that is a electric current in response to an electric field. It form, that is electric current. Now the substance which conduct the electric current, the substance which conduct the electric current, यानी जिस substance में से electric current pass होता है, the substance which conduct the electric current or flow of electron takes place fairly easily are called good conductors. Are good conductors. That is, we have seen that is good conductors. What are good conductors? यानी जिन सब्सटेंस में से इलेक्ट्रिक करंट आसानी से पास होता है, जिस सब्सटेंस में से इलेक्ट्रिक करंट बहुत आसानी से पास होता है, उस सब्सटेंस को हम कहेंगे that is the good conductor. Remember that, good conductor, and that is the bad conductor. The substance which conduct the electric current or flow of electron takes place fairly or easily are called good conductor. यानी जिन सब्सटेंस में से इलेक्ट्रिक करंट फौरन पास होता है, उस सब्सटेंस को हम कहेंगे गुड कंडक्टर. नाउ मोस्ट ऑफ द मेटल्स आर कंसिडर्ड टू बी गुड कंडक्टर. जनरली बहुत से मेटल्स जो हैं, मेटल्स क्या है, गुड कंडक्टर. द मेटल्स की प्रॉपर्टी भी है, दैट इज दे आर गुड कंडक्टर ऑफ हीट एंड इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. अंडरस्टैंड? सो दैट इज गुड कंडक्टर मीन्स द सब्सटेंस विच flow the electric current. Most of the metals are considered to be good conductor of electricity. Now, the substance which does not conduct, the substance which does not conduct the electric current or flow of electron takes place partially. यानी जिन substance में से electric current पास नहीं होता, या पास होता है तो भी थोड़ा थोड़ा पास होता है, partially पास होता है, उसे हम कहेंगे bad conductor. The substance which does not conduct the electric current or flow of electron takes place partially are called bad conductor of electricity. So this is about the good conductor and that is the bad conductor. That is the substance which conduct the electricity, यानी जिसमें से करंट पास होता है उसे हम कहेंगे गुड कंडक्टर, और जिसमें से करंट पास नहीं होता उसे हम क्या कहेंगे, बैड कंडक्टर. सो मेटल्स आर जनरली that is good conductor. We have seen that is metals are good conductor of heat and electricity. Now next is electrical resistance. Electrical resistance. Now next concept is electrical resistance. Force which oppose the flow of electron. Force which oppose the flow of electron is called electrical resistance. Force which oppose the flow of electron, it is represented by R, that is electrical resistance. Electrical resistance is represented by, that is R, capital R. R, that is the electrical resistance. Its unit is ohm. So the unit of electrical resistance is, that is ohm. Generally it is denoted by R, remember, and this is the symbol of, that is this ohm. Now that is electrical resistance is directly proportional to, electrical resistance is directly proportional to, that is the this length, and electrical resistance is inversely proportional to area. That is R is directly proportional to length, we can take length as L, and R is inversely proportional to, that is the area, that is R is inversely proportional to 1 upon area. So from this equation we can write R is equal to, that is rho into L upon A. That is, in this above equation, the constant of we have removed this proportionality symbol. That is, from these two equations we have removed the proportionality symbol and put a constant, and this constant is called as rho. This constant is called as rho. So R is equal to rho into, that is L upon A, where L is the length, A is the area, this rho is the, that is a constant, and R is the electrical resistance. So in this equation, the constant of proportionality, in this equation, the constant of proportionality denoted by, that is rho, is called resistivity, or that is the specific resistance. So in this equation, the constant of proportionality denoted by this symbol rho is called resistivity or specific resistance. Remember the specific resistance, that is this symbol, that is rho, is called specific resistance. It is measured in unit called ohm meter. That is this specific resistance. This specific resistance rho is measured in terms of ohm meter, or its unit is ohm meter. Now when length is 1 meter, that is L is equal to, that is 1. When L is equal to, length is equal to 1 meter, cross sectional area is 1 meter square. That is the value of L is 1, and value of A is, that is the 1. The resistivity becomes the resistance. The resistivity becomes the resistance. That is, when we put the L is equal to 1 and A is equal to 1, then it is called, the resistivity is called as the resistance. Next. Now next is electrical conductance. Electrical conductance. Now this electrical conductance is denoted by, that is the capital G. Now force which support the flow of electron, the force which support the flow of electron is called electrical conductance. That is, force which support the flow of electron is called electrical conductance. It is denoted by, or it is represented by capital G. Or the inverse of resistance, we have seen the resistance, that is known as conductance. The inverse of resistance, that is resistance, we have denoted by, that is R1 upon R, is called as the conductance. So the inverse of, that is resistance, is known as conductance. This is the conductance, that is 1 upon R. Generally problem is asked, what is the conductance of, that is when the resistance is 125 ohm, that is 1 upon R, that is conductance. This is the formula for conductance is equal to 1 upon R. R is the resistance. Put the value of resistance, we can get the conductance. Generally problem may be asked in objective type question, that is what is the conductance for the resistance 25 ohm. यानी 20, अगर resistance 25 ohm है तो उसका conductance कितना होगा? What is the formula for conductance? That is I have written here, we see later on. It is measured in a unit called Siemens. Siemens is the unit of conductance. The question may be asked in objective type, what is the unit of electrical conductance, or it is also called as electrolytic conductance. Remember, electrical conductance or electrolytic conductance, its unit is Siemens. Its unit is Siemens. The in objective type question, the question may be asked, the unit of electrical conductance or electrolytic conductance is dash dash. So remember that the unit of electrical conductance or electrolytic conductance is Siemens, represented by symbol as, simply capital S. Simply capital S. Or another unit, it is also, it is equal to per ohm, also known as Mohs. The unit of, that is electrical conductance, is also, that is Mohs, MHOS, or per ohm, or per ohm. These are the different unit of, that is the electrical conductor. That is all object, that is option में जो है तीनों objective पूछ सकते हैं कि that is the unit of electrical conductance is dash, Siemens, per ohm, Mohs, and all of these. So the correct answer is all of these. So all are the, that is units of, that is electrical conductance or that is electrolytic conductance. Now it's in the form of formula G is equal to, that is electrical conductance is equal to 1 upon resistance. We have seen 1 upon R. So if the resistance is 25 ohm, if the resistance is 25 ohm, what is the conductance of that substance? अगर resistance 25 है, 25 ohm, तो उसका conductance कितना होगा? ये बता सकेंगे? What is the formula? That is conductance is equal to electrical conductance or simply conductance 1 upon R, 1 upon resistance. R की कीमत दी हुई है directly 25. 1 upon 25 means है क्या मैथ्स वाले हैं इसमें present? 1 upon 25, 0.4.
0.4.
0.4. That is simply as 0.4. So this is the answer. That is, यानी simply आपको रेजिस्टेंस दिया हुआ है और आपको कंडक्टेंस मालूम करना है, सो सिंपली 2 मार्क क्वेश्चन में भी आसना ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप, इतना रेजिस्टेंस है उसका कंडक्टेंस कितना होगा, सो रिमेंबर दैट सिंपली 1/r करना है आपको, 1/r जो भी है, 1/25 अगर है तो दैट इज द 0.04. Now G is equal to, as we have seen, R is equal to, in the previous slide we have seen R is equal to, that is A upon rho into, that is L. So 1/rho is equal to K. G is equal to A upon rho into I. 1/rho is equal to K, and this one K is called as kappa. Remember that K is called as kappa, or conductivity or specific conductance. Remember that, that is the specific conductance. The next concept is specific conductance. Specific conductance is denoted by K. Remember that it is not constant. Proportionality में हम constant लेंगे, but here we can call it as kappa. K-A-P-P-A, kappa. Kappa means that is specific conductance. Remember that specific conductance, generally प्रॉब्लम पूछेंगे तो फॉर्मूले में यूज होगा ये K. सो K इज नॉट कांस्टेंट हियर. जब प्रोपोर्शनलिटी सिंबल लेंगे तो जब कह सकते हैं हम कि K इज कांस्टेंट, बट हियर इन दिस दैट इज अ सिचुएशन, दैट इज K इज कॉल्ड एज kappa or specific resistance conductance. That is specific conductance is denoted by dash. इस तरह से भी क्वेश्चन आ सकता है आपको कि स्पेसिफिक रेजिस्टेंस को किससे डिनोट करते हैं. डिफरेंट सिंबल्स आर गिवन. Specific conductance is denoted by, that is the K, and it is read as kappa. It is read as kappa. So from this we can write that is G is equal to K into A upon, that is the L. So remember only that is the specific conductance is denoted by, that is the next. Now the electrical conductance or electrolytic conductance depends upon the electrical conductance or electrolytic conductance depends upon nature and structure of the metal. Though the electrical conductance depends upon nature and structure of the metal. Second, number of valence electron per atom. Number of valence electron per atom. Valence electron, what is mean by valence electron? सोडियम है, फर्ज कीजिए सोडियम के पास कितने वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन है? पहले बताइए वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन यानी क्या? वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन आखिरी ऑर्बिट में कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन है? सोडियम है, सोडियम एटॉमिक नंबर 11 281 उसका इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन. आखिरी ऑर्बिट में, आखिरी मदार में कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन है उसको हम कहेंगे वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन. वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन. सोडियम के पास एक इलेक्ट्रॉन है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन. So that is electrical conductance depends upon number of valence electron per atom. जैसा मैग्नीशियम लेंगे हम, एटॉमिक नंबर 12 है, तो मैग्नीशियम के पास कितने वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन है? 12 टोटल है उसके पास. तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन पहले में तो जाएंगे, पहले ऑर्बिट में, दूसरे ऑर्बिट में 8 ऑर्बिट में कितने जाएंगे फिर? 2 8. So that is the 2 electrons are present. Now the factor or the third point that is for electrical conductance is electrical conductance decreases with increase of the temperature. यानी electrical conductance decreases, अगर temperature increase करेंगे तो electrical conductance क्या होगा? increase होगा. So electrical conductance decreases यानी कम होगा with increase in temperature, यानी and vice versa. यानी temperature बढ़ाएंगे तो electrical conduction क्या होगा? कम होगा. So these are the 3 points. That is electrical conductance depends on. Electrical conductance किस पे डिपेंड होता है? ये भी ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप आ सकता है. देखिए आपका थ्योरेटिकल एग्जाम के चांसेस कम है. तो कल ही मैं बुक में एक क्वेश्चन देख रहा था, उसमें एक क्वेश्चन था द इलेक्ट्रिकल कंडक्टेंस डिपेंड्स अपॉन डैश. इलेक्ट्रिकल कंडक्टेंस किस पे डिपेंड होता है? उसमें नंबर 1 था नेचर ऑफ मेटल, दूसरा था वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन, तीसरा था दैट इज अ टेम्परेचर, और चौथा था all of these. So correct answer is all of these.
All of these.
Yes. The electrical conductance depends upon, that is nature and structure of metal, then number of valence electron per atom, नंबर ऑफ वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन यानी मेटल के आखिरी मदार में, आखिरी ऑर्बिट में जो इलेक्ट्रॉन रहेंगे उसे हम कहेंगे वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन. And thirdly, that is electrical conductance decreases with increase of temperature and vice versa. So this is the, that is electrical conductance depends. So the free ion Na plus and Cl minus present in the solution are responsible for the conductance in a solution. So that is the sodium अगर लेंगे हम sodium chloride common salt, उसमें Na plus and Cl minus रहेंगे. So that is these Na plus sodium ion, the free ion Na plus and Cl minus present in the solution. अगर हम sodium chloride का solution लेंगे तो उसमें क्या होगा, NaCl और that is Cl minus ion present रहेंगे. So these ions are responsible for the conductance in a solution. यानी इन आयन की वजह से उसका conductance होता है. The free ions Na plus and Cl minus ion present in the solution are responsible for the conductance in a solution. The inverse of resistivity. The inverse of resistivity. We have seen what is resistivity. देखिए resistivity, that is see, the inverse of resistivity is termed as conductivity or specific conductance. So this is the formula for that is the specific conductance. That is the reverse of, the inverse of resistivity is termed as, that is the specific conductance. So this is the definition of specific conductance. In examination, that is calculate the specific conductance can be asked. So the resistivity, that is the inverse of resistivity, is termed as conductivity or specific conductance. It is represented by the, we have seen the symbol Greek, that is kappa. K से denote करते हैं उसको याद है, that is this is K, specific conductance, and this is the rho. It is represented by a symbol that is a kappa K. I have not written here K, but here is the K, and this is called as the specific conductor. It is derived from Greek word that is the kappa. It is called kappa, and that is the specific conductance. It is measured in a unit called S. What is S? S means Siemens and per meter. Siemens per meter. The unit may be asked in the examination. What is the unit of that is specific conductance? 4 options are given. So it is simple. So remember, because you have to pay attention on that is these simple points, that is keywords from the bit, because objective type question is asked. So remember that is Siemens per meter. But when length is 1 meter and cross sectional area 1 meter square, as already we have seen, that is when L is equal to 1 and cross sectional area is equal to 1. The conductivity becomes the conductance. When L is equal to 1 and A is equal to 1, the conductivity is called as the conductance. देखिए, when conductivity आप कब कहेंगे और conductance कब कहेंगे? Generally, अगर length और area 1 नहीं है, तो that is called as the conductivity. और जब when length is 1 meter and area is 1 meter square, then it is called as the conductance. And on dilution, conductance increases but conductivity decreases. Remember that also very important points. So objective में पूछा गया है, देखिए पिछले पेपर अगर देखेंगे उसमें, तो on dilution conductance dash dash, dilution करने पर conductance क्या होता है? Increases, decreases, remains constant or none of these. So remember that conductance increases. ये point याद रखिए आप. यानी dilution करेंगे तो conductance क्या होगा? Increase होगा. But conductivity decreases. देखिए conductivity क्या होगी? On dilution conductivity dash. थोड़ा कंडक्टेंस और कंडक्टिविटी में डिफरेंस देखिए. कंडक्टेंस कब कहेंगे आप? जब L 1 है और क्रॉस सेक्शन एरिया भी 1 है, सो इट इज कॉल्ड एज कंडक्टेंस. और डायल्यूशन करेंगे उसका तो ये क्या होगा? इंक्रीज होगी. और कंडक्टिविटी क्या होगा? ऑन डायल्यूशन कंडक्टिविटी डिक्रीजेस. ये पॉइंट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. दैट इज ऑन डायल्यूशन कंडक्टेंस इंक्रीजेस, क्योंकि क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है इस पे कि ऑन डायल्यूशन कंडक्टेंस डैश डैश, इंक्रीजेस, डिक्रीजेस, रिमेन्स कांस्टेंट और नन ऑफ दिस, ऐसे ऑप्शन थे. तो उसमें क्या है? इंक्रीजेस. याद रखिए कि ऑन डायल्यूशन कंडक्टेंस इंक्रीजेस बट कंडक्टिविटी डिक्रीजेस. अगर सेम क्वेश्चन है, कंडक्टेंस के बजाय कंडक्टिविटी दिया हुआ है, तो वहां पर क्या होगा? आंसर डिक्रीजेस. सो ऑन डायल्यूशन कंडक्टेंस इंक्रीजेस but conductivity decreases. So this is the difference between conductance and conductivity. Conductance कब कहेंगे? जब लेंथ 1 है और एरिया भी 1 है, so it is called as the conductance. Okay, next. Now next is that is the molar conductivity. Molar conductivity. Molar conductivity. Now molar conductivity, that is it is denoted by lambda m. This is the symbol of lambda. Remember that here written here in this way, but remember lambda m. So m means molar. It is related with molecular weight. Remember that molar conductivity is related with molecular weight. So conductivity of solution containing 1 mole of electrolyte. Conductivity of solution containing 1 mole of electrolyte at 25 degrees centigrade is called as molar conductivity. That is, molar conductivity is denoted by lambda m. Remember that m means molar. So it is related with molecular weight of the substance. So conductivity of solution containing 1 mole of electrolyte at 25 degrees centigrade is called as molar conductivity. It is denoted by symbol lambda m. It is denoted by symbol lambda m, and the unit of is Simon meter square per mole. This is the unit of, that is the molar conductivity. Remember the unit of this molar conductivity, because definition should not be asked, but the unit may be asked in the objective type question. The unit of, that is molar conductivity, is dash. So remember that the unit of molar conductivity is Simon meter square per mole, and its formula, that is lambda m is equal to 1000 into K divided by C. That is lambda m is equal to 1000 into K divided by C. What is K here? K यानी क्या? Kappa, that is called as kappa, but इसको क्या बोलेंगे wording में? K means specific conductivity. याद रखिए, K means specific conductivity. Specific conductivity is denoted by K. So remember this, that is formula. इस पे प्रॉब्लम भी सॉल्व करना है हमें. प्रॉब्लम जनरली 5 मार्क को पूछते हैं, लेकिन आपका ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप क्वेश्चन है तो 2 मार्क को आ सकते हैं कि मोलर कंडक्टिविटी मालूम कीजिए, उसकी स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टिविटी इतनी है और कॉन्सेंट्रेशन इतना है. वेरी सिंपल, ये फॉर्मूला याद रखेंगे आप. दैट इज लैम्डा m is equal to, that is 1000 into K divided by, that is the C. Remember this formula. लैम्डा m यानी क्या? मोलर कंडक्टिविटी इज इक्वल टू 1000 into K. रिमेंबर K, आप बच्चे यहाँ पे K कंफ्यूज होते हैं. K मींस स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टिविटी. क्या सीधा सीधा लिखिए यहाँ पे स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टिविटी, स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टेंस डिवाइडेड बाय C. C मींस कॉन्सेंट्रेशन, 0.1 मोलर, 0.2 मोलर. आपको स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टेंस दिया हुआ है 0.02, दैट इज जो मॉस. C भी दिया हुआ है 0.5 नॉर्मल. So put the values and solve. So we can get the molar, that is conductivity. So remember that the formula for molar conductivity very important. Question आ सकता है देखिए एग्जामिनेशन में, क्योंकि ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप में आ सकता है कि स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टेंस इतने मोलर सॉल्यूशन का क्या होगा. दैट इज द स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टेंस ऑफ द 0.5 मोलर इज 0.33 मॉस. व्हाट इज मोलर कंडक्टिविटी? तो ये फॉर्मूला यूज करना है आपको. That is lambda m, that is the molar conductivity is equal to 1000 into K and divided by, that is C. C means concentration, 0.1, 0.5 वो वैल्यू रखिए. स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टेंस की वैल्यू रखिए. 1000 से स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टेंस को मल्टीप्लाई करना है और जो भी कॉन्सेंट्रेशन डिवाइड करना है तो आपको मिलेगा मोलर कंडक्टिविटी. सो दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट हियर. रिमेंबर दैट प्रॉब्लम्स में भी आस्क, क्योंकि डेफिनेशन नहीं, थ्योरी एग्जाम रहा तो डेफिनेशन पूछ सकते हैं. आपका थ्योरेटिक ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप एग्जाम है तो उसमें प्रॉब्लम आ सकता है कि 2 मार्क के लिए कि स्पेसिफिक कंडक्टेंस दी हुई है, सी कॉन्सेंट्रेशन दिया हुआ है, लैम्डा m मोलर कंडक्टिविटी कितनी रहेगी. तो क्या करना है आपको? लैम्डा m इज इक्वल टू 1000 इंटू K अपॉन C. K की वैल्यू रखिए, C की वैल्यू रखिए. K की वैल्यू को जो है 1000 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे और बाद में डिवाइड करेंगे C से. So here K is conductivity or specific conductivity and C is concentration or molarity. Sometime molarity, that is molar solution भी जो है देते हैं. So concentration जो है नॉर्मल में यूज करेंगे या मोलर m में मोलारिटी में भी दे सकते हैं. So this is about the molar conductivity. That is important. Maybe asked problem, maybe asked in the examination. That is objective में कि that is a calculate the molar conductivities, specific conductivities dash dash, and concentration is that is the dash dash. So this is about the molar conductivity. So conductivity conductivity of solution containing 1 mole of electrolyte at 25 degrees centigrade is called molar conductivity. It is denoted by lambda 1. Lambda m, the unit is that is Siemens meter square per mole, and the formula, that is very important formula, lambda m is equal to 1000 into K divided by C, where K is specific, that is a conductivity or conductivity, and C is the concentration or that is the morality. Now next is इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टिविटी. जिस तरह से मोलर कंडक्टिविटी हमने देखे हैं दैट इज लैम्डा m, उसी तरह इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टिविटी. सो दैट इज इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टिविटी इज डिनोटेड बाय लैम्डा eq. Remember that lambda eq means equivalent weight, that is molar conductivity is related with molecular weight, and equivalent conductivity is denoted by that is it is related with equivalent weight. So that is equivalent conductivity is denoted by lambda eq, and it is related with equivalent weight. So conductivity of solution containing 1 gram of equivalent of electrolyte at 25 degrees centigrade is called as equivalent conductivity. So this is the definition of equivalent conductivity, that is conductivity of solution containing 1 gram equivalent weight, 1 gram equivalent of electrolyte, यानी कोई सब जो भी सब electrolyte है उसका 1 gram equivalent weight लेना है at 25 degrees centigrade is called as equivalent conductivity. It is denoted by lambda eq. Eq means equivalent weight. So lambda eq, and the unit is the unit of that is equivalent conductivity is Siemens meter square per equivalent. So this is the definition of equivalent conductivity. Conductivity of solution containing 1 gram equivalent of electrolyte at 25 degrees centigrade is called as equivalent conductivity. It is denoted by that is symbol lambda eq. The unit of equivalent conductivity is Siemens meter square per equivalent. And important is the that is formula, how that is equivalent conductivity is calculated. That is lambda eq is equal to 1000 into K divided by that is N. Lambda eq is equal to 1000 into K divided by N. What is K here? K means conductivity or specific conductance, or N means what is N? N यानी क्या होगा? नॉर्मेलिटी ऑफ सॉल्यूशन, जो भी सॉल्यूशन की नॉर्मेलिटी, जैसा कि आप टाइट्रेशन में यूज करते हैं 0.1 नॉर्मल NaOH, 0.1 नॉर्मल HCl, तो वो जो 0.1 है वो दैट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ N, दैट इज नॉर्मेलिटी होगी उसकी. सो लैम्डा eq, रिमेंबर दिस फॉर्मूला, दैट इज in objective type question, that is question may be asked, that is calculate equivalent conductivity when that is specific conductivity is this one for 0.1 normal HCl solution. So use the formula, that is lambda eq is equal to 1000 into K divided by whole divided by, remember this is whole divided by पूरा divided by N. So 1000 को specific conductance K kappa से multiply करना है पहले, और जो भी आंसर जो भी वैल्यूज आएगी उसको n से डिवाइड करेंगे, वी गेट द इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टिविटी. सो दिस इज अबाउट द इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टिविटी. सो इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टिविटी फॉर्मूला, रिमेंबर द फॉर्मूला, लैम्डा eq is equal to 1000 into K divided by N, where K is specific conductance or conductivity divided by N. N means normality of the solution. नॉर्मलिटी ऑफ द, सो 0.1 नॉर्मल 0.2 नॉर्मल वो वैल्यू रखना है. सिंपल प्रॉब्लम है, सिंपल कैलकुलेशन है, दोनों सेम है. देखिए मोलार कंडक्टिविटी में क्या है, यहाँ पर C कॉन्सेंट्रेशन लेना है, बाकी सेम है 1000 इंटू के, यहाँ पर भी 1000 इंटू के. अगर मोलार कंडक्टिविटी रहेगी तो क्या रहेगा वहां पर रहेगा C, कॉन्सेंट्रेशन लेंगे आप, कॉन्सेंट्रेशन। और इक्विवेलेंट कंडक्टिविटी है तो क्या लेंगे आप, दैट इज द नॉर्मेलिटी लेंगे उसकी, नॉर्मल। सो दैट इज द डिफरेंट, बाकी सेम है। इक्वल, द फॉर्मूला फॉर molar conductivity and equivalent conductivity is same. Only difference is that if molar conductivity is there, so we can take here concentration, that is the C, and here in case of equivalent conductivity we can take here N, that is the normality. So this is about the molar equivalent conductance, and that is the molar conductivity. Okay, so we will stop here. If any, because 2 or 3 minutes are remains, if any question, any doubt, please ask. So remember the formulas अभी से प्रैक्टिस कीजिए आप, तो आपको ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने में आसानी होगी. If you have any problem, you write in the chat box. Okay, we can stop here.